Hello and good morning, my crafty creatures. Oh my goodness, I wish I could say that I was like on top of things today, but the answer is simply I am not. It is work in progress Wednesday, so after this stream is done, I will be taking pictures and posting Buffalo Woman. Oh my goodness. We are, because I did actually get to do a little bit of stitching before stream. We are on the tail end of 3747, and we will be moving on to 762 after. So I am trying to get all my ducks in a row because in addition to working on Buffalo Woman, I've been working on my freelance, my free project that wanders around and goes to work with me, a series of bookmarks. Now these bookmarks are faux leather with the diamond dots on them, and they are they're very pretty. Like on my Facebook page I have a picture of all 4 of them. Only 2 of them have been beaded. I've also been cleaning my room. Like I've been trying to pick up those random doom bags that I'm like, oh, I'll just put all of this stuff in here and sort it later. So later has come, and that's what I've been doing in between sorting diamond dots. Like I have a whole little boat. I have not this particular boat, but I have a whole one of these just filled with dots that just ran away, and I put them. I couldn't find their color, or they're the wrong color. I have a whole boat that I might do like a YouTube video of just me with some squirrel dad in the background sorting them out for the ASMR. Woo. But yeah, I'm trying to straighten my brain out just a smidge. Nothing to write home about. I do have my water for today. I tried to drink coffee and it's just not sitting with my stomach. So but I have pictures of my eyes that are going to be taken today, so that's always fun and exciting. But for now, we're going to work on getting this color complete, and there's not a whole lot of it left. I don't suspect that I'll be working on this color for too long, but lots and lots of blues and whites left, because that is what Buffalo Woman is a never-ending, beautiful stream of blues, whites, and purples, and grays. So, my final project for my class is a social good app and website. Now, I get all kinds of ideas, but I really like me some prompts. So, I went to the suggested website for prompts, and I got one that I liked. It is create a cross-platform campaign for they said an endangered penguin, but I changed it to animal, and while I still kept within the aviary theme, I picked the cockapoo. It is a flightless parrot from New Zealand. It is the cutest thing. So I'm going to do a cross-platform social good campaign for the cockapoo. I already have ideas flying around in my head. So, any of my viewers who are yarn people, Hirschner's is having their spring yard sale. I'm a little upset with them, but they are still a good company. I'm going to be upset with them for a little bit. They, back in November, I was ordering my Christmas gifts, and I ordered some Christmas ornaments because I can generally make the gift out of the kit and take the pattern and make more. Beauty of my brain. But they did not post that the item that I had ordered was not available. And then I was like, okay, I can wait for it. I can get gifts for other people. And then it turned into, oh, sorry, this item is discontinued. Now, mind you, this is a Hirschner's item. Like, the company is the creator of this item. They are the assemblers of this kit. You would think that any back orders you might have, you would fill and then discontinue it, or just take it off your site so no one else can order it. You know, from this point forward kind of thing. Nope. And I did get a refund. It's not like they scammed me out of my money. I got a refund. It's not a big deal. I'm just a little bitter that I was like, oh yeah, I'll get it in February. And here we are. And they're like, yeah, no. You suck. You suck! I'm gonna be working in this area. And this is one of the areas where I messed up. So I'm improvising quite a bit. But at the same time, I have been doing this long enough that a little bit of improv here and there doesn't hurt anybody. Here I come to save the day. Yeah, there's been a lot of noise outside my house today, so I'm not quite sure how I feel about that. Like, there was some hollering earlier, some cursing. But sometimes it's just par for the course in the neighborhood. I'll just have a little bit of weird area left down over here. And then this color will be done on this page. I'll hit a page 0 today. Early in the stream too. Page 0. Woo! Whew. And Pig Pig says hi early in the stream too. Hi, ma'am. She's been super cuddly recently, which I question because she's not a cuddly dog. At least not willingly. There's all kinds of forced cuddles in this house. Dog tails are also another reason that I have messes everywhere. Well, lay down, please. Because no matter how high I think something needs to be, I'll be proven wrong by a dog tail. That's why when Husband Creature and I eventually become adults and have like a real dining room table kind of thing, we'll be getting a pub height table. Pixie, go lay down. Pixie, go lay down. Don't make me whip out the French words. Couché. And the sass. And the sass I get from her. Oh, I love my dogs. They're just pains in the ass. 3, 4, 5, 7. side. I missed this. Almost done. Just the 2 stitches here. Oh my. That piece of string is not long enough for me to say. Woo! Eesh. It's already been a busy morning for you. I got a page finish. That's all I've done. No, that's a lie. I've done way more than that. It's just most of it's been cleaning and organizing. And hydrating. I have an open bottle of water, and even though I know coffee does count up to a certain point, coffee and my stomach are not agreeing today. So I'm drinking water. I even got ahead of the game, and I'm probably gonna finish this color too, but I got ahead of the game and picked the next color. And while I did clean some of my doom boxes, I did create work in other doom piles and whatnot, which isn't a huge deal. Funny enough, these are doom piles that the doom piles I added to are ones I frequently clean out, so it's not a huge deal. But I did add to piles in order to get rid of piles. Trying to fight with my stuff. Now, after I get done stream, I'm gonna see if my medications are ready to be picked up, and if they're not, oh well. And I'm gonna do a little bit more cleaning and organizing because I need to. Then I'm gonna do some schoolwork because I need to do that too. Okay. I was like, where did I put my needle? Okay. So we're gonna go over, we're doing 762 is the next color we're working on. It's not very exciting, but that's where we're at for these colors on this page. That is kind of funny. Okay. So I like to work from the top down, even though, like, I was just looking, like, this spot right here, this entire spot is all filled in with 762. So it's like, I could just, can you see where this, okay. Like, wait a second, can you see? But yeah, that's all 762. But I do I go from the top and work my way down. So let me just find my spot so then I can line up the camera properly. And that gets kind of hard when you're on the tail end of colors on a page, because especially on a page that's on white, and you're using white colors. But and I will be doing a little bit of walking with this color, so it's gonna be the one stitch at a time where I needed to go until I get on the path of goodness, or the path of something. Okay, I only have to be backwards for 4 more stitches. Now we go our normal direction. So I was cruising through YouTube, because I like to, at work, when I get done or when I'm doing paperwork, I like to have something on in the background, because sometimes my coworkers are very distracting. When I'm fortunate enough to be downstairs, I just kind of sit at a table in a dining room, and everybody else is upstairs, because that's like the main floor of the facility. The first floor is just kind of like recreation and whatnot, and it's not subterranean, it is the ground floor. But when I get put on the first floor, I just sit at the dining room tables, very nicely alone. And I used to be able to sit in what they call the neighborhood, because there's neighborhoods down there too. And I just used to sit in the neighborhood and just get my work done, because I like that. But last night I was watching a documentary on the monkeys. Now, for those of you who are youngins or whatnot, the monkeys was a much like the Partridge Family. Again, still dating myself. Let me think. S Club 7, where they started off as a TV show, but then they became a real band. That's kind of like what the monkeys were. That's kind of like what the Partridge Family was. Victorious, that kind of thing. But I was watching a documentary on it, and it was just kind of funny. But now I have the theme song stuck in my head. Hey, hey, we're the monkeys. People say we monkey around, but we're too busy singing to put anybody down. So yeah, that's stuck in my head. We're just trying to be friendly. Yeah. I think I love you, but what am I so afraid of? And yes, I realize that's David Cassidy. Oh yeah, you're welcome. I'm afraid that I'm not sure of a love that there's no cure for. I think I love you. You're dating yourself. I'm singing David Cassidy. Yay for thing dropped off. Oh yeah, that should help. I know. I mean, I use those. Um, it's funny. At work, there's the sweetest couple. They've been married 53 years. They are so incredibly sweet, and um, they have water bottles. There we go. Yeah. So apparently, at Thursdays on 10:30, because I'm not on every Wednesday. I mean, Wednesday at 10:30. Not on every Wednesday, so I don't get to experience this. That's when I have my disconnection from. That is when I get disconnected. Yeah, I know. I got frustrated with it disconnecting and not telling me. So anytime like I start dropping frames, I get little flashies. Whew. Yeah, this particular color fills in a lot of holes, but it's just all over the place. So it just slowly closes the gaps. Cause yeah, after this page, yeah, after I finish this page, it's gonna be a chunk dash to. I'll be working on the last bit as an entirety. I am super excited about that. Like I'm excited about getting to that point. I should start working on the color planning, so I know which colors I'm gonna definitely tackle on stream and which ones I'm gonna tackle on my own towards the end, unless it's the last stitches, and then that's a whole nother whole nother ballpark. So let's see, where are we going? Doggo hair. I don't know. I think I'll go over here first. So I'm filling in. There's like just a back. There's a C that. So I'm starting over here and then going that way. has that cool little pokey tool that I like. Yeah, my Wednesdays are my quiet day apparently. All the way to the end over. I've already done almost 100 stitches today, so it doesn't look like it. That's why I have the other projects, because 100 stitches in this is not the same as like 100 stitches on Rainbow Infinity. And mind you, 100 stitches is 100 stitches, but at the same time, with Rainbow Infinity, I actually see progress. Like, I can look and go, oh hey, that wasn't here yesterday. And with this, it's a little harder to find. Trying to decide what I want to do, because all this area is also this color, but I can just go over here and down a little. I think that's what I'm going to do. Get a couple stragglers on the way, and then I'll tackle this one. Well, but huh? Okay, well, good for her. But no. And so mi madre tried that on me, and I went, okay, that's fine. And then I just stopped talking to her. Like, I like, for me, it's like, okay, no, I'm not trying to manipulate you, but you don't have to feed into her game. You go, no, I agree, goodbye. And it is that easy. Like, but you gotta start saying, I know it's rough. I know you gotta do what you gotta do. But if there's a way to be like, I can't provide services to clean your house unless you're out. You might have to implement something like that. And I know it's not easy, and I know that I don't know the 100% of the situation. But I think for your mental health, I know you gotta do stuff. But for your mental health, I think that you need to reach an agreement with her that if you're home, I can't come clean. I just can't. And then maybe see if see if your neighbor has any friends who are looking to have someone come clean to fill the gap if an agreement cannot be reached. You might actually get paid more, because sometimes the hardest things, the most beautiful things, come from the hardest things to do. I mean, I did not want to do what I'm currently doing, which is a full-time job, a side hustle, and school. But I know that in doing the school, great things will come from me having done that. I did not want to stop talking to my mother, and it was very hard when I did. And if you ask anyone she spoke to, or if you ask her, it was selfish of me, and I was manipulating her into getting what I want because I'm a selfish, self-centered child. Well, the truth hurts. Yeah, the truth hurts. She knows that she hasn't been here for Munchkin's birthday. She knows. She knows that. Like, in her soul, she knows. And she didn't think you'd have the guts to call her out on it. So, in you calling her out on her bullshit, has made her realize that your therapy is working. And I know this is a sucky way to figure out your therapy is working, but congratulations, your therapy is working. The doctor I'm going to today is about to find out that mine's working. Because he's going to scold me for not keeping up with my treatments because it's been a year since I've seen him. Maybe 2 years. Yeah, a year and a half. But because I had to make choices. And he simply was an expense I couldn't afford until now. Wow. But the big question is she actually asking to see them? I think it's ego stroking, but what do I know about getting one's ego stroked? High peg. No. No. See, the catty answers for that is I'm not trying to make you feel anything, because you and anybody else watching, you are not responsible for someone else's feelings. That is a hard truth. The hard truth that I had to recognize myself. Someone cannot make me feel something. If I feel something because they said something to me, that's on me. That is my responsibility to look at that feeling and go, why? And maybe get an answer. It doesn't always happen, but you cannot make someone feel something. That is on them. It's a hard truth. And as I say it, I'm going, fuck. But, hard truth. Yeah, that's what happened with my mom. I feel it. I know it. It's trauma time with Raw. And Jules, I don't know if you're ready to face this truth, but I'm going to toss it out there anyway. There's nothing you can do to change this situation other than stop. There's no gradual, I'll yank it out from I'll slowly just withdraw. Unfortunately, the only answer is a hard, dead, cold stop. Like the supposed wall on the U.S. border down in the south. And I know not everybody's ready for that, and I will not, because I'm guilty of being told, hey, you just need to do this, and then not. So, as one traumatized child to another, the answer is easy and hard all at the same time. Because we have feelings! And everybody says ASD people don't have the same level of feelings. That's right, we have more! And no one redeems sing, I just feel like singing. We feel all the things! Yeah, totally I have totally started to recognize that if I don't have therapy on a regular basis, I start to bottle up. And it's not even that I need to talk about the big things. Like I just need to get I need to shoo the little pebbles off my plate so that I can deal with the big things as they come. And the longer I'm just sitting on the pebbles, the faster and harder it becomes to maintain the uh maintain the mask, because yeah, I've definitely learned that I'm very boring. Jeez. Are there like any pickup set like I know this sounds weird, but there are any pickup sessions like for the group sessions you can go to? You could always just go to Reddit and those are always fun. And cry. When all else fails, cry. I'm game for that. That's what I do. Or scream, or both. Well, you might have to. I mean, we have here in Maine, um, we have warm lines where you can call and talk to someone. Um, and I want to find out more about them because I'm hoping someday that I feel that I understand it and it's valid. Like you have to express those emotions. As much as feelings suck, if you don't express them, they will bottle up and then they become worse. That's just the voice of experience. That's why you don't let her see? That's just a twat. That's just a twat thing to do. See, and that right there is like my biggest emotional motivation for the word no. Like that brings up all of my protectiveness of people is someone who takes joy in taking yours away. There's nothing right in that. There is See, I'm not great at standing up for myself. I'm actually kind of weak in standing up for myself and holding my own boundaries. I do set boundaries, but I hold the expectation that if I set a boundary and you disrespect it, I will play your game, but I make note that you disrespected the boundary. On the other hand, when my friends set boundaries with other people and other people disrespect those boundaries, I get vindictive. And I can get into Canada now. So, that's just what I'm tossing out there. And psychological warfare is fun. Hooray! Really funny. I have lots of people's addresses. But no one needs to be concerned. I'm incredibly lazy. I don't know as if stopping yourself is necessary. Like, I think at this point in the relationship, like, maybe you just need to say it. Because let's be fair, the relationship with her and the little, will it be anything but toxic? Okay. Right here. Now we're going over here. Walking backwards again. There you go. Okay. I'm not doing anything. I'm stabbing stuff. Oh, I said at this point in the relationship, would it be anything but toxic with the little? Like, is there a benefit of good that comes from your little having a relationship with your mom? Like, you gotta weigh out the options. Because from what I've gathered, your mom doesn't have much respect for your rules. She doesn't have much respect for your little as an autonomous human being. Is there good coming out of this? Like, if you're trying to prevent what happened to you to happen to your munchkin, you gotta take into effect of what your mom did to you, and is she transferring it to your munchkin? Those are big hard things that might motivate you, might make it easier if anything. If you're I don't want my kid to grow up how I did, you might have to Yeah, I know. I know. I get it. I get it. And I don't have kids. Like, full disclosure, I don't have kids. I don't have that relationship. Um So I am lacking in that chunk of knowledge. So if anything works, awesome. If it doesn't, no offense. And I know saying no offense doesn't mean that there's not offense, but again, that goes back to I can't make you feel anything. That's true. No, no. Yeah, yeah. That's not cool. Um, and all I have to say to that is, blood does not make family. That would be that those, and you and I both know those are classic signs of narcissism. Um, blood does not equal family, and you have Nani Ra and Nani Dragon. I know we're not cool as grandparents, like, but yes, I didn't know about Auntie Kim, so ah, oh yeah. So remember, I would love to see Cruella's reaction to blood does not make family. Just like tradition is peer pressure from dead people. I love that cat's name. Oh my goodness. And I know I sometimes sound like a motivational poster. I have lived both sides of motivational posters. I can tell you that both sides of motivational posters work. I'm gonna take from Stewie from Family Guy. Whether you believe you can or you can't, you're right. You did what you... Okay, so if you've completed all of your obligations that you've obligated to, the answer is no. I don't know. I can't find your key. I'm busy that day. I have this going on. Make up excuses. If you need me to make up excuses for you, you can give her my phone number. And she can call me. And I can keep you busy. Like, I'll give you... I will throw money at you if it keeps you away from her. Like, if this is how we get out in a... If this is how we get out of an abusive relationship, you do some DMs and you tell me the numbers, and I will make sure that you get those numbers. Girl, I'll work an overtime shift. If it's my money goes further. You tell me what she gives you in your thing, and we'll see what the exchange rate is, and you can have that. How's that sound? For now, my dollar goes further, but where did it go? And you think I'm joking? Like, seriously, I will do just about anything to make sure that if I can, well, and that's still something in life that, dude, you say no to her. You say, anytime she asks, you say no. I will make, anytime she asks, you just tell me she asks, and that right there, that's a no. I will pay for that no. It's in recording, it's on YouTube, it's live. I will pay for that no. Anytime she asks, I will pay for that no. Dude. I was thinking like $50, $100. Like, I know my mom cleans houses, and her bare minimum that she will accept, that even from friends and family, is $100. Her starting rate, she walks in your door, is $100, and my mother is a cleaning lady. My mother runs her own cleaning business. Her rate is, I think it's $25 an hour, and this is even with friends. So, well, ask your neighbor. Ask your neighbor if she has any friends that want things. But your mom, I'll pay for your mom's no. I will pay for you to say no to your mom anytime she wants you to come over and clean. I mean it. I mean, I'll send you. I'll send you it right now. So, so here's what you do. Whenever she asks, you know, oh, I'm sorry, my friend is paying me to do something. And the something that I want you to do, anytime she asks and you give her that answer, is something knit. Yeah, exactly. I agree. I agree. I agree. The stress is not worth the $30. I'll give it to you, no strings attached. I'll give it to you to tell her no. So worth it. I could be a bad person. I wonder what $30 in stitch markers would look like. Don't you love those? I hate face. I hate face rolling into new triggers. It happens so often. I'm like, no. We need to go. We need to go over here and talk about this. Me to myself. Really? Did I miss? Mother. I kind of do. Yeah, you tell me no. I will. I would laugh so hard. That would be so many stitch markers. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, yes. I have seen the tiny duck thing, and it is so much fun. Um, See, I never go out to malicious. If I'm out for malicious intent, you done fucked up. But for most of the time, I'm just out to mildly inconvenience people who annoy me. That that sounds amazing. But the tiny duck revenge just it brings me so much joy because there's confusion and laughter and more confusion. Which would make her even more mad because that man's not allowed to have fun. Remember, he's not allowed to have fun. Again, mildly inconveniencing people. Put put tiny speakers with random noise generators around her house where out of sight. I might need to find that card. I I may need to find that card. You need to. Without clicking the check mark, I've almost done 200 stitches today. You wouldn't know it, but I've done almost 200 stitches today. Almost up to 88.5%. Oh, I'm closing in on 90. I'm closing in on 90, and then I'm gonna be super duper torn because Rainbow Infinity is super close to being done. Like, it's not even fun. So, if that's what it turns into, I might just set up Infinity downstairs and work on her on stream upstairs. But first, before I do any of that, I need to get done my UX class. That is eating so much of my time. But I am kind of excited to start working on the Cockapoo app because they are amazing birds, and I'm already thinking it's gonna have, because they're green and yellow, so my color theme is gonna be green, yellow, and black. But I need to find, like, for screen transitions, I want wings to come in and feathers to ruffle, and then for them to disappear. So that's, I'm already, my brain, because they want us to start with an app and then move over to a website. So I'm already starting to think about the app and think about the process that's going to be. Yay! Dragon has alert! Okay. I did hear my Facebook go off, so. Okay, there I am. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. No, it was my OBS that disconnected for whatever reason. Wednesdays are weird. Like, Wednesdays just, I don't know. So your goat screaming is what's causing. New rule, no more goat screaming. I have to trek out into my backyard after this and then get my back camera. Because I've been meaning to get it for quite a while, and I just haven't. Is it just like bleeding goats? It's not the... We have plotted like an entire day of revenge. Okay, I'm gonna tackle this last little section here, and then I will give updates on the numbers. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. was just minding my own arts and crafts. Oh my goodness. Let's see, where we have done. Wow. We're at 247 stitches for today. We almost as much as yesterday. 88.38%. Now, I'm going to do some fast math and tell everybody how many stitches overall Buffalo Woman has. Okay. So apparently I have a voicemail that I missed. Calculator. 000 minus 1, 2. So Buffalo Woman has 23,946 stitches left. So Buffalo Woman has about as many stitches left as Rainbow Infinity has in total. Give or take 2,000. I'm gonna try to, even if Buffalo Woman's not done, I'm going to put Buffalo Woman next to Rainbow Infinity just so people can see the size comparison, because they're both 18 count. Both of them are 18 count, so showing them off the size comparison should be fantastic. I just don't, Infinity Loop taking that one off its frame, that's not bad. But Buffalo Woman, if she's not done, she'll stay on her frame and just be rolled out. 'Cause she's a bitch. I love her, but she's as big as I am. Okie doke. So, I have to drink like 3 more gallons of this today. And I will see you guys on the flip side. I will be back tomorrow at 10 with more Buffalo Woman. You can see my fluffy blanket. Yeah, I have to take a progress picture of Buffalo Woman, and I gotta get it all in order and whatnot. But I gotta check who called me and what's going on and all that happy fun stuff. I will see everybody tomorrow. Until then, drink water, take your meds, be kind to yourself, and, I try to encourage being kind to others, but only if you want to. Don't feel forced to be nice to other people. Just don't be a yeah. And try not to kill others. Yes, that would be a win. If you did not kill anybody, that is a win. I love you all. Thank you for the gift of your time.